All right, welcome back. Clark's art part. Apostrophe S shows he owns something. Let's read on to find out what he owns. Clark's part. It's his part. By J. Griffin and illustrated by, Adjoa Burrows. Adjoa. Mom, said Clark, I got a art part in the show. I got a part in the class show. I will be a big dog in the show. I will be a big dog in the show. And remember, we want to read with expression the second time we read this sentence. 5 kids in dog masks and capes will march on stage and make barking noises. Then we will act out a story, said Clark. Oh, Mrs. White did go back and read. I'm going to have to read the whole page because I didn't read it sentence by sentence, did I? Let's, let us, start to read your art part, said Mom. Let's, look at it again. It's the same. Let's start. 5 kids in dog masks and capes will march on stage and make barking noises. Then we will act out a story, said Clark. Let's start to read your part, said Mom. Let's start. Let's read to find out. Let's see if we make that a little bit bigger. While Clark rod. Oh, short O's not working. Long O. Rode his bike, and you know that one. That weekend, he said his art part. While Clark rode his bike that weekend, he said his part. A cat darted in his way. A cat darted in his way. Clark missed, smashed and trashed, that Edie is making a t sound, missed that cat, but he fell hard on the park path. And I remember the word hard from the shark story. All right, here we go. And I think the only sentence I need to read is just this last one. Clark missed that cat, but he fell hard on the park path. Clark had sharp pain in his arm. Clark had sharp pain in his arm. He needed a cast on his arm. He needed a cast on his arm. Clark had to start to do things with his left hand. Clark had to start to do things with his left hand. And if that was weird for him, that's because he's right-handed. He usually writes with his right hand, and now he has to write with his left hand. If he cuts with his right hand, he now has to cut with his left hand. So that's called right-handed, and now he has to act like he's left-handed. My daughter is right-handed, my son is left-handed. They can use both their hands, but one of them is the one that automatically holds the scissors, and automatically, all by itself, you just grab that pencil with that hand. That's the hand you're sighted. So if you're right-handed, it means you're grabbing that pencil with your right hand. If you're left-handed, that means you're grabbing the pencil with your left hand. All right, let's get back to our story. His classmates wrote on his cast. His classmates wrote on his cast. Can you writ? Short I's not working. Short I says it, long I says I, right. And we flip that vowel, now it makes sense. Asked Rick, can you write? Asked Rick. Maybe with my left hand, said Clark. Maybe with my left hand, said Clark. I hop. Short O says and we know he's not hopping, he's not jumping. He just got hurt and he has a cast. He's not going to hop and jump, okay? And his friend's not going to hop and jump either because the picture does not show them jumping. So long O says O. Hope you can still play your art part, said Nell. I hope you can still play your part, said Nell. Mom, is at the show. Mom is at the class show. Clark had on his mask and cape. Clark had on his mask and cape. There he is. Will you know me when I am on stage? Asked Clark. Look at that. That's the only sight word we didn't know. That's our new word. So it's not a sight word yet. And we now know his name, Clark. So look how fast we could read through that. It sounded like normal, like natural, like talking. Will you know me when I am on stage? Asked Clark. I will know your bark, said Mom with a smile. Short I says it, long I says I. Flip that vowel. Smile. I will know your bark, said Mom with a smile. And there she is. That night, 5 kids marched, and there's that smashed and trashed again, that ed making a t sound, marched on stage. That night, 5 kids marched on stage. Clark was not hard to see. Clark was not hard to see. You can tell who he is because of his cast. All right, we'll see you back here next time for the story At the Shore. Bye-bye.